really, there is nothing for me to say at this point because we are just here upon the gracious invitation of the governor and the provincial board. And that's why we made ourselves available today to consider the request, no? To have a separate protocol for Cebuanos. Yun lang. So this has to be deliberated upon by the IATF in full, with, of course, our 55 or so experts, no? By and large, you heard it, the appeal of the governor. So two protocols. Well, my personal thoughts don't count. My personal feelings don't count. Sige, thank you very much. Thank you.
Kumbaga, this is a series of conversations happening between the IATF and the province of Cebu and the governor. So it's a lot of exchanges of ideas, no? We're all on the same page in terms of ang intent na to, di ba? Our intent really is to control the spread of the virus, especially the Delta variant, while safely opening the economy, getting people back to work, returning overseas Filipinos back home, di ba? Na it shouldn't be so much of a hassle for everyone, no? So we're all in this learning process. We all are aware of how difficult it is to make decisions, no? As policymakers, kami sa IATF, all policymakers, they have valid points, obviously, but at the end of the day, while they are valid, you also have to look at ease in implementation, how easy it is to implement. Kaya bang ma-implement? Kaya bang to police?
All of these numerous regulations that we should be imposing upon hotels that are not, I'm sorry to say, that are not actually religiously, rigidly followed. Can we not impose the same regulations in our barangays, with our BHERTs, where we have PNP personnel distributed throughout all of our towns and cities?
Let's continue to converse, no? Let's look for a compromise, a win-win. We thank Governor Gwen, the good people of Cebu, the policymakers of Cebu, the Sanggunian, for heeding also the President. When the President says na ganito, we all follow, di ba? The next action is to continue the conversation, di ba? We only give recommendations to the President. Our authority emanates from the Chief Executive himself, which is the President.
The authority of government emanates from the people. The authority that we possess comes from the people. Whether you be legislators or chief executives, whether you be congressmen, board members, mayors, or even governor, whatever authority that we exercise came from the people who elected us and trusted us to look after their welfare.
So this is a way for the good people of Cebu, the policymakers of Cebu, to air out their suggestions, which we have to digest, come up with our own recommendations to the President, diba? So at the end of the day, isa lang yung talagang chief policy maker and implementer, which is the President, no? At the end of the day.